Support LaneSide. Get something cool.
Hey everybody, and welcome to another edition of LaneSide Reviews. As always, I'm the bearded beast, Rob Johnson, joined once again by Scoops Porter. And we've got some really exciting stuff to show you on this episode, so why don't we take it LaneSide and see how it's stacked up.
All right, guys, welcome back. As always, we're joined by Wayne Porter, our speed dominant player.
He's bowling on the easy house shot.
And we've got kind of a throwback, old school, new school. Holy, what the hell?
Wow.
We've got the new Brutal Collision.
Yeah, it's the throwback to the Brutal Nightmare, if you guys remember that. Great ball. It's mainly the color scheme, the same three colors that they used. But
now this one here, I mean, the picture there looks really nice. It's like Neapolitan, all the colors are done. Ours does not look like that.
No, ours looks better.
Yeah, it's like funky camo swirl. It's really cool looking.
Pretty awesome, yeah.
So this is DV8's strongest ball ever.
Yes.
They ain't kidding.
Yeah. Blah, it's crazy.
This ball is super duper strong. You can see.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Look, it's still hooking, and he's moved.
He's already moved 3 boards.
Yeah.
He went from 467 to 479.
Yeah.
That's not really a great. This is the if you're looking for hook in a bottle, this is it.
Yeah. So it's got the new HK22 base cover.
Yep.
And then it's got the Exciter.
No, it's the Insider.
Insider Extreme.
Extreme.
Yeah, Extreme.
Yeah, because like it's the 90s again.
Yeah. Cover stock. Yeah, and it's a solid.
Yep. Which is weird because this ball is so pretty and it comes with a shine on it. I thought it might be a hybrid or a pearl.
Well, it's finished at 500, 1,000, 1,500, and then Crown factory compound.
Now, we've seen a lot of stuff using compound lately, and it's interesting because the solids are coming out much shinier, and the pearls are coming out with a little bit of texture to them.
Yeah.
It's very unusual.
Yeah, it's definitely different. So you got to really pay attention when you're looking at them.
Yep.
And doing your research to make sure that
you're buying what you're buying.
Yeah. But that's the really good thing about the combination of the surface prep and the new HK22 base is, even knowing this ball is strong, it doesn't seem to burn up like the old ones used to.
Yes.
Right?
When we'd see a big hooking ball like the Pit Bulls say, they were much slower, so they used a lot of energy in the front part of the lane. They created a lot of friction in the front part of the lane, so they didn't have as much hook down lane. Yeah. They were traction balls.
Yeah, exactly.
This ball does all of the hooking, but it does it without that traction.
Yeah.
This ball just
hooks.
Hooks.
How far over is he before you got that one?
Okay, that is an 8 board difference to his benchmark.
That's huge.
That's the kind of thing that our speed dominant players need.
Yeah.
And the weird thing is at 1,500 plus compound, there's actually room to make it hook earlier.
Yeah.
Or hook later.
Later, exactly. Yeah, and that's what I really like about that surface prep. You're getting to see what the ball can do. There's no skip sanding or anything going on, but I mean that's an option, right? So
yes, that's a 1-on-1. He moved again. That was another 3 boards.
Wow.
Now for you two-handed bowlers, I know that, Wayne may not be your cup of tea.
Yeah.
But one thing it shows is if somebody who is, very speed dominant can get that kind of shape.
Yeah.
I wonder what we're going to get out of the matched and rev dominant players.
And that's you're not going to get it bogged down.
That's right.
And that's the big thing I think that's going to be really important. It doesn't matter if you bowl with one hand or two. You're going to be able to take that advantage of getting through the fronts and still not giving up anything down lane, right?
Now here we are looking at the bonus versus the Brutal Collision.
Yeah.
Now watch where it makes its move. It actually went down farther.
Wow.
It was an additional 3 feet and still outhooked it.
Yeah. Yeah, it was outside it.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
This ball is a monster. Now here's you throwing it.
Yeah.
We've I don't know if you've seen the video. Packy Hanrahan put out a video throwing this. Why I bring up two-handers.
Yeah.
Not every two-hander.
Brooklet.
Come on.
Yeah.
Not every two-hander is rev dominant.
No. Yeah.
There are quite a few of them that are matched or slightly speed dominant that play the straighter, more of a Kyle Troop kind of line.
Yeah, I like watching Packy Bull.
He's rev dominant.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I like watching him, but yeah, you're right. There's other guys like Kyle, and I can't think of anybody. I know somebody was in my head, but I forgot.
There's a few. Chris Vi, he can. Oh,
look at the trip on that.
Yeah, he can vary his rev rate a lot. He's on another company though. He won't be throwing this, so I wish he could though.
Yeah.
They're the really good two-handed bowlers.
Yeah.
Can, just like one-handed bowlers, can become either rev dominant or speed dominant, depending on what the condition requires. But let's start talking about two-handers. Let's talk about the one-handed wonder that is Scoops. So let's talk about this ball. So we've already seen you strike, and you got to keep moving.
Okay.
Whoops.
Yeah. maybe he didn't get all that one
yet. For you, I've watched this one. I think this is a situation where a little bit of surface change might work better for you.
Yeah, even knocking the compound off.
Bingo.
Right? Just get a little less of the shine and get to that solid cover stock.
Yep.
Right?
Because we saw you had to make a four-board move to strike the first time.
Yeah.
We moved you again just playing it forward, and you could see that it really blew through.
Yeah.
It didn't see it. Now we are going to get you to come around it at the same spot.
And look at the difference. Yeah.
You could see the difference there, but I think that there's actually more room to go.
Yeah.
And you'll see it on the next shot here because we're actually going to zone change you again.
Yeah.
I think just by knocking the compound off and getting a little bit cleaner surface, you might be able to add just a straight-up extra 3 boards on this thing.
Well, you can see how far it's going down with my tilt and everything, too. Like that last one I came around, which means I'm pushing it down a little bit more, but making it more off the spot. And that went down far.
Yes. So now you are 12 boards left of where you started for this last shot.
Coming around it. You can see it still made it up.
Yeah.
But
it's just a little bit too long.
Yeah.
And as I said, we just knock the compound off.
It's so much to go.
Yeah.
Like so much room to play with. Like even knocking the compound off, and if it's too early, then I can just take it up to 2,000, 3,000.
Yep.
You know? Yeah.
Oh, look at you there. Yeah, you like that one.
Yeah, that was a good trip.
And now we're going to look at it. We're going to compare it to our benchmark ball here, the bonus. And once again, you're going to see a huge change in shape. You can see how smooth this ball is. You know, every company has one. It's that ball that you can go to, and you know it's not going to overhook, underhook.
Yeah.
It's just going to be there. That's not what the brutal collision is for.
No.
Could you imagine hitting this thing at like 500?
Oh, I kind of want to, just to see, because I still think it would get down.
That went farther down. That was your shot 4 boards left.
Yeah. I went further down and still outhooked it.
Outhooked it, yeah. Now let's...
That would be an interesting test. Yeah, for sure.
Now here they are. Here is a little bit of versatility on it. Watch the distances. Watch the shape differences. The one on the inside that you tilted up more did push down farther.
Yeah. That's crazy, man.
So that's a good sign because that means it's a ball that you're going to be able to play longer. You're going to be able to use different hand positions to manipulate it more easily. Here I am throwing it. And let's be honest, there is no way that I was going to strike. No. Look at the look on my face. No way I'm going to strike from there. Just right off the bat, I made a 10 board. 10. No, it's all good. You got to get him some Robitussin here. I made a 10 board jump left right off of this. I watched you. I watched Wayne, and there was just no way.
There's no point of showing between that.
Yeah.
You know, it was gonna, do the similar thing where it was gonna come off and.
So I'm gonna jump. I started at 30. I'm gonna jump at 40. And for those of you who are watching where I slide, please remember, everybody has drift.
Yeah.
You know, I get this argument all the time. Well, I saw you, and when you slid, you were at 35. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, well, I start at 15 and I slide at 20.
Yeah, everybody moves in a direction. So this is why we let you know where we start.
Yeah.
So that you can have an idea.
Yeah.
So that is 10 boards left on a ball that seemed to keep hooking. You watch the way it went through the pins. Well, I think it's time to go a little bit deeper.
Well, I'd just keep going.
See, until it doesn't strike.
Yeah.
So we're going to go to
run out of lane.
Yeah, that's right. We're going to 45. So this is 15 boards left of where I started.
Yeah. Wow, that looked good.
And I actually think it got down a little bit. I caught it a little bit too much at the bottom. You could see it go over the 9-pin a little bit.
But that's
it still struck.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean.
So
nuts.
That is nuts.
Yeah.
This is getting into the NV territory from Hammer. And those are two very different cover stocks because the NV is so porous, so almost furry feeling.
It's more to your traditional solids.
Yep.
And I mean, that ball is just a monster with that core in it. Where this one, I didn't expect that because of the shape of the core, right?
Yep.
But
so this is 50.
Oh, yeah.
Did we mention this has
dot and dynamic core?
That's right.
Yeah, you got to go with it. Yeah, it's like if you look at the core too, it reminds me of a similarity to the Furies.
Yes,
with the more of a pyramid style thing and the tweaks in it, like
almost like when it spins, it's like a tornado.
Yeah,
yeah. So I got one more shot in me here, and we're going farther. I am standing on 55. Which is in the next lane.
Yeah.
You know, I believe actually it's past the crack in the lane on the approaches.
There you go. Oh, my God. That was the best one yet. That probably was more solid than any of them.
Yeah.
Like, wow.
So I don't want to say that this ball has, for the Rev Dominant player, has a 10 to 25 board difference. Yeah. Look how that went through.
Yeah. And the pin, too. See the action you're getting. It's just beautiful.
I think it's fair to say that, you know, here's the bonus, which there really will be no comparison to this. No. I think it's fair to say probably 10 to 15 plus board. Yeah. I don't know if everyone can move 25 boards left of where they start.
And that's the thing, is it would be interesting, the same as used, to take the compound off, see what the difference is, put the compound back on, or take it up. Just, it's, you know.
So here we are here, and you can see just the extreme shape difference, but it still went down farther and outhooked the bonus.
Still, that's what I mean. For a solid ball, the distance it's getting is...
It's awesome.
It's brutal.
It is brutal. What it does to the pins is brutal. And that's not even a pun. That's just...
And I say brutal in a good way, not in a bad way, so...
Look at this. From downtown!
I was gonna say, that's so far.
Good Lord. So even though that this is what we consider Hook Monster, I'm thinking this is more continuous, medium, maybe even fast response cover stock.
Oh, for sure.
And it's going to be the ball for you, speed dominant players. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a show. So until next time, guys, we'll see you laneside.